The female CEO picked up her makeup bag and found that all the gold and silver jewelry inside was gone. Then she opened her wallet, and sure enough, it was empty too. The female CEO thought for a moment, then turned and walked toward her brother and sister-in-law's bedroom, intending to ask if they had seen anything. Just as she reached the door, she heard an argument. She carefully opened the door a crack and saw her sister-in-law wearing her jewelry and holding money from her purse, bad-mouthing her with a greedy expression. Only then did the female CEO fully understand her sister-in-law's true nature. She was furious, recalling how her mother was picking up broken glass in the morning and it hurt her hand. This must have been related to her sister-in-law too. This villa was bought by the female CEO for her mother to enjoy her later years, but her brother and sister-in-law had forced their way in, claiming her pregnancy as an excuse. Her mother had no choice but to let them stay. During breakfast, her mother wanted to give her daughter 80,000 wen as a wedding gift, but as soon as her sister-in-law heard about the money, she flatly refused, throwing a tantrum, accusing the mother of favoritism, and even spitting at her, while the brother stood by, doing nothing. Then, the sister-in-law knocked over a glass on the table, and the mother hurried to pick it up, accidentally cutting her finger in the process. At that moment, the female CEO came home and witnessed the scene. The female CEO immediately approached her mother to ask what had happened. Her mother glanced fearfully at her sister-in-law and said nothing. Later, the female CEO pulled her mother aside to a place where no one was around to continue questioning her. The sister-in-law, who was eavesdropping at the door, thought the female CEO was planning to buy a new house. And that's how the scene at the beginning occurred. When the brother found out the items belonged to his sister, he wanted his wife to return them. The sister-in-law refused his request, accusing him of being cowardly, and even suggested taking over the female CEO's company so they could be the bosses. The brother, after hearing the plan, agreed with his wife. They were delighted and started fantasizing about a wealthy life. After hearing their conversation, the female CEO outside the door was very angry, but she held back because she wanted to fully expose their ugly faces. The next day during breakfast, the whole family was present, and the sister-in-law, seeing everyone was there, began her act again. She started by complaining about her brother's difficult life, saying as an elder sister, she couldn't do anything to help, while hitting her chest in distress. The brother quickly comforted her, but the female CEO ignored them and continued eating her breakfast. The sister-in-law glanced at the female CEO and suggested that she help buy a house for her brother to relieve his burden. Then she added that if the female CEO didn't have time, she could just transfer the money to her, and she would handle it herself. The female CEO couldn't believe her sister-in-law's shamelessness, realizing that they were just trying to scam her out of her money. The female CEO put down her chopsticks and exposed their lies, directly stating their true intentions. The sister-in-law, embarrassed and furious, shouted at the female CEO saying, "Your money is family money. What's wrong with me using it?" The female CEO angrily called her sister-in-law shameless. The sister-in-law warned the